Hello everybody, DJ Neeks here, and welcome back to our A through Z playthrough for Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, we have landed upon one of my favorite melee assassins in the game, the Butcher. He has been at times a force to be reckoned with in this game. He has had a rework in the past year, which made him very good. But some people complained they thought it was too easy to finish the fresh meat quests and get him to his strongest point in the game. So Blizzard decided, you know what, let's nerf it a bit. Let's make it where it's a little harder to complete this quest. You get less meat when you get takedowns. You lose a bit more when you die. Yeah, they also took away one of the strongest points about him, which was Insatiable Blade provided like a bunch more healing when you would use it. It's now does no extra healing. So a lot of his survivability has been taken away. He's plus also not in the meta right now because unfortunately with heroes like Arthas slowing everything down, it just makes him even harder to play and get stuff done with. He is sadly not in a great spot right now when it comes to the meta. But he is still fun to play, especially in quick match also, especially if you go up against a bunch of squishies, and some other people who are not that great at positioning, because he can take advantage of that. He does, of course, have a big problem that he can be able to engage very heavily, but he doesn't have any ways to disengage and get himself out of trouble. But we're going to be taking a look at him in action today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Towers of Doom. I'm sad that I can't seem to get the new Volskaya Industries map in this game for you guys. I want to show that to you and I haven't gotten it yet. It makes me sad. The friendly team, Tracer, the Butcher, Malfurion, Alarak, and Nova versus Ana, Kael'thas, Chromie, Sonya, and Junkrat. A lot of squishies. A lot of burst damage here with Kael'thas and Chromie. It used to be that I would take a talent here where it would lessen the amount of meat you would lose and let you keep stacking your meat after you finish your quest. They took that out, put it in his base kit pretty much, so now... Gosh, what do I even take here? I think what we're going to take here is Invigoration. Reduce the cooldown, get mana back. I could charge there against Sonya, but those other guys are waiting for me to do just that. I could make this Kael'thas pay for going that far out. Tracer. Oh no, I thought the Tracer could finish him off. Nope. And I'm in trouble right now. Sippy cup, but even that may not be enough. I'm going to go to the top lane to soak because a thing that some people still don't get about Butcher, and they'll complain about this sometimes when you are doing this early in the game, is that Butcher is not as useful early on in the match until he has finished his stacking quest. And I mistimed that horribly. I was supposed to wait until Sonya. Oh my gosh. Well, that's Sonya. And Ana made me pay for that. So the mistake I made there was that I should have waited until Sonya started her whirlwind before I stunned her. I stunned her anticipating that she was going to do it, and she waited for me to do that, and then she used her whirlwind. Of course, with Ana there, Ana was also able to apply a bunch of that poison damage over time. I think those two may be in a group together. That's why they are like, we're gonna lane together, because we're buddies, and we're in a group. When that happens, it can become a little difficult for Butcher to catch people by themselves. Look at this. Kael'thas is trying to get me here. Oh, because they were getting a camp. They're interested in getting the camp instead of getting the objective. Really. I could take advantage of this Kael'thas. Yep, got him. See, he tried to stun me while I was doing my charge. The thing is, I'm unstoppable when I'm charging there, so he can't. My team looks like they lost 2 of them, but I was able... I thought we were going to hopefully, because it seemed like 2 or 3 of them were up here instead of the objective. Maybe I misunderstood what was going on there. I'm going to use my brand to heal off of this Merc. Oh my gosh. There we go. Stop the Sonya. But I don't have my brand to use. Then the sippy cup here. We're going to go with Flail Axe to give me more length. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Sonya seems to do more damage than I remember. I'm just stunned that Sonya was able to do that much damage. And that was under my tower. I thought I could win that trade. Apparently you can't win a trade against Sonya when you're playing as Butcher. But then again, I only have 20 stacks. Butcher is pretty useless early in the game if he doesn't have the stacks. But some people don't understand that. And if I am off laning, collecting stacks, yeah, see? They are like, leave, come help. But they don't know that I can't do much in team fights without my stacks. Not gonna be able to do much in fights until I finish my stacks, but they don't understand that really. See, I have 2 people coming after me instead of helping get the objective for their team. This Junkrat. Oh, but nope. The rest of their team is right there. I'm charging on this Ana. Okay. I was gonna heal off that Sonya, but of course, the Chromie blows me up. Ugh. Like I said, lots of burst damage with Chromie and Kael'thas. This is gonna be rough. You know what? Usually I take Insatiable Blade, but we're gonna take, yeah, we're gonna take Meat Shield. Because we need that spell armor going up against a Chromie and a Kael'thas. So you see, I only have 12 stacks. 1, because I keep getting killed, and 2, because I am not allowed to stay in the lane to collect stacks because my team is like, "What? Stop laning! Come help us in fights!" And this is one of the unfortunate things about Butcher these days, is that no one seems to understand that Butcher has to lane, otherwise he doesn't get his quest and he becomes pretty much useless in fights. Oh, can I get close enough? Can I get close enough? Yeah. Oh, but the thing still spawned there. There we go. Got my stacks there. Thank you, Alarak.
Be ready. The altars are rising from the mists.
Alright, now I'll move my way down here. Up to 44 stacks now. I need those stacks. There we go, got him. Woo! Alright. So, what ult Butcher takes has gone through an interesting life cycle. When he first came out, Furnace Blast was the one everyone was like, oh, you gotta pick that one. Because you could activate it as you were charging with your Ruthless Assault. Because you could time it where as soon as you impacted them with your Ruthless Assault, you could have your Furnace Blast go off. And it used to be Lamb to the Slaughter would not silence. It would just try and hitch. I'm going to try and save our Nova player here. There we go. Fortunately, that's not enough damage to kill me. I'm going to take Lamb to the Slaughter here. That is usually the go-to talent here, especially when we are going against a couple of spellcasters here to silence them, prevent them from using their talents. Or their abilities, excuse me. Try and escort this mercenary camp in to this fort. Alright, there we go. We are halfway through our quest. We're gonna now rotate up to the top. I see an Anna over here. Trying to get our... Oh, I also see Chromie, who is so overextended. Gonna use Land of the Slaughter on her and make sure that she can't use her ability to try and get away. And I killed her before she could get the bye-bye off. Excellent. My onslaught's on cooldown. Oh, our Malfurion went with the healing ult instead of the silence. Interesting. Could get the camp here with even with the enemy team right there, but the rest of my team isn't here to help out, so gonna grab a few stacks right there. Sonya's distracted at the moment. There we go. Got more stacks. Oh, I'm gonna run because I am low on health. Oh, meat stacks. Stacks right there. Alright, I'm gonna try and channel this. Okay. On certain maps like Infernal Shrines, I like to go with Cleaver for the objective, but we're gonna go with Brutal Strike here. No reason to go with Savage Charge. Well, I could have for the Sonya, but Sonya doesn't have that much maximum health. Oh, I was put to sleep. Okay then. Ah! I mean, the Kelpus is right here. Come on. Okay, my team left me. Well, not really, but we are very split. There was all of a sudden 4 enemies there, and our Alarak and Tracer are down here. Tracer's trying to get the fort back, so that's fine, but I don't know what Alarak's doing over here. I guess he's soaking, but that's a situation where we kind of need the rest of the team to help out. To help take advantage of this. Because right now, look at this. Alarak just went over here. Well, actually, he's gonna survive, it looks like. I thought for sure he was gonna die there from bad positioning, but he actually kind of pulled that off. We got 3 kills there. Alright, alright. So we're at 159 of 200 now. There we go, grab that. Ugh. Little risky there, of course, against Junkrat with the way he drops those grenades. I'm gonna get these minions here because I want more stacks. I don't think we can get that fort in time. Try and scare off the Sonya. Oh, I was put to sleep by the Ana, of course. Oh, there's the Chromie. Too bad we don't have the minions over here to help out. Run, Nova, run. Not a good idea when there's no minions to help shield you. Ah! Alright, we're gonna go with Enraged here, level 16. Hopefully my Enrage will kick in to help me out here in this fight. Hopefully also I'll get some teammate help as well. Ah, died. I can't get those stacks. They're right there and I can't do anything about it. Nova, why are you over there instead of over here? Late there, Nova. Late. Kinda need you there earlier, Nova. Oh, just wait till I get to Nova in this playthrough. Ah, man. Other than people who regularly play Nova, who doesn't hate Nova and Nova players? Only if you're a long-time player of this game will you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're at 174 of 200. Not bad. Fortunately, we're playing on a 3-lane map, which makes it a little easier. My team wants to go for the boss, because it looks like a lot of them are in the bottom lane. It's not a bad idea. Except for the fact that we don't have a warrior on our team to tank this. I guess they want... Are they wanting me to tank it? I guess so. I'm gonna use my healing brand to try and heal myself here. Oh boy, here they come. Here comes the enemy team. Alright, I silenced the Sonya. And I died. We got the boss, but oh man. Right before two things come up of the objective come up. See, now I'm down to 159. I don't know if that was a smart engage there. The burst damage on this team is insane. And of course, Sonya with her... Of course, I love the fact that the matchmaking decided to give them a Sonya and not give us a warrior. You notice this? We don't have a warrior on our team, and yet they have a Sonya. How is that fair and balanced matchmaking? Why is that a thing with the matchmaking these days?
Be gone from my domain.
And of course, there's the Kel'Thas to be like, stop it, go away, don't take this fort back. Just let these die so I can get the stacks. There we go, I'm at 168 now. They're getting the camps down there. The Chromie is up here. I need to go make this Chromie pay for this. Hopefully she's by herself. Because otherwise I could be in a bit of a problem here. Oh my gosh, that stupid time trap. Wow! Are you serious? I just ran to 3 time traps. And she just used bye-bye to get away. Oh, I hate Chromie. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe she just got away like that with those time traps. Wow. Look at this. One with the full time trap build. Who does that? This is so ridiculous that they get a Sonya and we don't get a warrior on our team. We're probably going to lose that fort before the objective. And now Furian's dead. Our team is just all over the place.
The altars stand ready. Capture them before the
I'm going to try, but hey, those time traps are probably going to stop me again. Yep, again, just runs right to where the time traps are. Alright, finally finished my quest. This got the fort. Alright,
This round,
jeez. Unfortunately, this is where you can tell things are starting to turn around here. I'm going to go with Nexus Blades here to add to my basic attack damage along with adding a slow. I'm going to try and help take down this fort here. My team looks like they're trying to take that down. We all got to go down here and defend this. Look, they're all heading up here. Are they going to try and take mid? Yes, they are.
Our ally needs help.
Ugh. And now they're just heading to the top. Then you just have this back and forth, back and forth. This is just so frustrating at this point. When now we're just doing this whole back and forth thing. Oh my gosh, how is Sonya still alive? And I died! Unbelievable! Of course, these two stayed in mid and didn't help out up here. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that Sonya's still alive. Boss, of course they did. So now they could win the game, but are my teammates paying attention to that and defending this? No, they're not. What are you two doing? Get down there.
Let's see if you learn your lesson this time.
Fair and balanced matchmaking, everybody. They get a Sonya, we don't get a warrior. And we have teammates that are all over the map, not coordinated at all, and knowing what to do. Unfortunately, this was not a good way to show the Butcher and talk about him, but unfortunately, that's kind of the position he's in these days. And it makes me sad, because Butcher's always been one of my favorites, and not in a good spot these days. And why is it all... Alright, so the new patch obviously came with a bug. Nope, I was wrong. Apparently, the Sonya and the Junkrat were in a party. And yet the Ana was all over protecting the Sonya. But again, how is this a balanced match? Matchmaking. Blizzard, why do they get a Sonya and we don't get a warrior? Obviously, I'll bring this up when I go down to BlizzCon. Alright, the talents we went with today: Invigoration, Flail Axe, Meat Shield because of both the Chromie and the Kael'thas. I still can't believe that Chromie survived that one time because she put down 3 time traps. Apparently the Kael'thas and Chromie were in a party together. Lamb to the Slaughter, Brutal Strike, Enraged, and Nexus Blades. This usually goes well when you're able to do your auto attack quest and just make his auto attacks even stronger, but in a more organized team setting with actually good coordinated teams where we actually have a warrior and they don't have, they don't have an advantage like having a Sonya on their team, that is such nonsense. Sorry if I'm seeming a little salty right now, but that's what playing on Towers of Doom can usually do for me. I just hate that map. We had a huge lead, and we lost because our team just was all over the place, and they had a complete advantage in team fights over us because they had a Sonya, and we had no warrior. Just... hopefully the next one goes well, but... Then again, we're going from the Butcher, who I have played a lot, to Cassia, which I don't play that much. So... She's relatively new, not as much to talk about, but then again, I didn't do that much talking about Butcher's past anyway, compared to how... I guess what I was trying to say earlier, and I kind of lost my train of thought, was that it used to be it would just keep a hero in a spot to the post, but it wouldn't silence them, and they could do things to get out of it, like they could be cleansed out of it or something, which I guess they still can, but they could do other certain abilities to try and mess with that, and it would cause bugs or something. So they added a silence to try and make it more enticing of a choice, and it became a more go-to choice. Furnace Blast kind of took a back seat. They've tried to buff it to make it more of an enticing choice again, but what Lamb to Slaughter can provide against certain heroes when you get them one-on-one is it just kind of outweighs what Furnace Blast can bring, especially when you queue it up and you get killed before it goes off. But I think what has really hurt the Butcher the most right now is the fact that his Fresh Meat quest takes so much longer to complete, and the fact that they took away so much of the healing that you got from Butcher's Brand, along with taking Insatiable Blade. This made him so strong in his survivability, and they took out the healing, and it's just hurt him so much. I think Butcher is in a very bad spot right now, and it's just not a viable pick at all, and it breaks my heart because I love playing this character, and no one ever wants to play him anymore. And you could see why in that last match, just not a good situation to play him. So, sorry if I ended up being a little salty there towards the end. It just makes me sad, because I really enjoy playing this character, and he's just in such a bad spot right now. So that was the Butcher, and up next we're going to be taking a look at Cassia, who has a not a very long or strong cycle, so not much to talk about, but they've made some little number tweaks here and there to some of her stuff, and we'll be taking a look at that and how she is right now when we come back. Stay tuned.